Hello again. After filming and rewatching the Estes Park Christmas episode, Willie here pointed out to me that I forgot a few things, and we forgot a few friends too. But, you know, they weren't part of the arc. These are friends that we've had around for a while and been with us. I also, forgot to point out that the wife made Willie here. He is actually our baby, because, she made him with her own two little hands, and I'm quite impressed with that, no doubt. But anyways, moving on, we've got a couple other friends that we needed to share with you. Number one here is we forgot to show you Farmer Bear. You know, what collection of animals is complete without a bear? Yeah, we had Winnie over here, and I didn't remember to, show him to you either, but you saw him, and Amy over there. We'll talk about her in a minute. But Farmer Bear here, he ain't got the juice no more to sing for you. He used to sing his old song, and that's why we ended up with him, because the wife's a big fan of that song, and this was given to her as a gift, I think, from her sister many years ago. And maybe I should see about juicing him up, but Bear can't sing for us today. But there's Farmer Bear for you. Really sorry we forgot to include him in the last video. And then Amy here, I had every intention of showing you and discussing Amy's story. Amy was born at the Oklahoma City Zoo back in 1978. So Amy's been a friend of mine and with me since even before I met the wife. She's gone everywhere I've gone since the 70s. So sorry about that, Amy, but she wasn't, and if you wonder why she's Amy, because she's a good gorilla. And, if you picked up on that reference, you scored a point. If you didn't, you'll figure it out one of these days, maybe. But yeah, Amy's a good gorilla, and I wanted to take a second there to show you Amy. Talk about her and her story. And then, we've got Fuzzy Bunny here. Fuzzy Bunny came from New Mexico. And Fuzzy Bunny was with us long before we ever discovered the ark too. So, wanted to show you Fuzzy Bunny. She belongs to the wife. And she bought her, like I said, in New Mexico. And she's been with us for a long time. Long time. So, sorry I overlooked you, Fuzzy Bunny. Didn't mean to miss you in the last video. She'll forgive me. She always does. Alright. And then, we had Tigger here, and point about Tigger, him and Yoda here. Tigger and Yoda, they're kind of our guard dogs. They keep an eye on the door to the bedroom, and they didn't think they had much in common at first when we first got them together and they started hanging with us, but found out eventually that they came from the same universe, Disney. And once you point out just one little common thing between a couple of individuals, they can find some ground and patch it up and oftentimes become real good friends, which is the case of Yoda and Tigger here. They became real good friends. We had Tigger. I don't remember how long Tigger's been with us, but Tigger's been around for a long time. He's bouncy trouncy and woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We always loved Tigger. But a friend of mine got Yoda. That's Lance. Thank you, Lance. He got Yoda up at the Lafayette Flea Market. And I think he paid $15 for him. And I was hanging out over there with Lance one night, and gee, I really liked Yoda. I thought Yoda was really super cool. But so did Lance, and he didn't want to give him up. So I just kept offering him more and more money just to see how much it would take to get him to part ways with Yoda and let Yoda come join our clan over here. And thankfully I had enough money and I was able to convince Lance that Yoda would be happier with us. And I believe he has been, especially since he paired up and became buddies with Tigger. And they're real good pals now. So we're going to let them sit over here together while we go over the last couple more that I forgot. Now, you know, dog's always at the foot of the bed. Dog protects our feet. Dog keeps the feet warm. And dog's never had a name other than Dog. That's what he is. That's what his name is. He's the only dog in the house, so it's his house and it's his bed. We just share it. So I wanted to make sure I showed you Dog, and not to be left out, his companion, a bear. Now, the bear never had a name either, other than Red Bear. But we don't usually use the red. It's kind of more descriptive than a name. But yeah, old Bear here, he tends to keep the wife warm when I ain't around. You know, sometimes I might be out with the guys or just, you know, out with other friends, and wife gets a little tired, wants to go to bed early. Well, Bear's always there for her. He's always there to keep her warm when I'm not there to do it. So, didn't want to leave out Bear. So, there you go, Bear. You got your moment in the sun. All right, and then last up, Winnie. Last but not least, you know, big fan of Winnie the Pooh. And he still works. After all these years, he's been with us since the 90s. And he can still sing a song and do a little dance, which is amazing because Winnie has been with us literally since the 90s and can still tell you who he is. Gotta love Winnie. Alright, well there you go. Just a short follow-up to the Estes Park Christmas video for the Estes Park Ark. I wanted to include the friends of ours that got left out of that video. Apologize to all of them. Now everybody's warm and fuzzy and we're all a happy family again. Hope you are too. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.